Miss Yeti, the newest addition to Woozworld High, is a sweet, young teacher who just wants her students to love history as much as she does. She's worked at a couple of schools, but she really wants to stay at Woozworld High.
Woozworld history is fascinating,
exclaims Miss Yeti as she sits down for a coffee with LilyWooz, our intrepid interviewer.
But can you believe how many young Woozens these days don't know about the nations?
Miss Yeti wears her usual patterned pencil skirt, chunky jewelry, bright tights, and an equally bright smile.
Hello, Miss Yeti. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me to discuss the strange events of GoodOldWooz's disappearance.
Of course. Such a tragic event. Everyone knows I loved GoodOldWooz like a grandfather. He was so kind to me when I was a new teacher at Woozworld High, and I can't say that about all of the staff members. Though I can't say that's unusual. A lot of teachers find someone young and enthusiastic like me intimidating.
Could you tell our readers what you know about the mysterious event?
Certainly. I was in my office grading papers all evening. So I didn't know anything had gone wrong until Janitor Beeks stumped, into my classroom, shouting that GoodOld's lab was a mess and that the man himself was nowhere to be found.
So you didn't know what GoodOldWooz had been doing until Janitor Beeks told you he was missing?
Well, I knew he had been working long and hard on his new time-traveling device. He wouldn't stop bursting into my classroom during my lectures to update us all on his progress. It got a little annoying, frankly. When my students heard him, they stopped paying attention to me.
Interesting. Do you think GoodOld's experiments bothered any of the other teachers?
I wouldn't know. I don't talk much to the other teachers.
I saw on your teaching record that you've worked at a couple of other schools before Woozworld High, but only for a short time at each one.
Excuse me? Who do you think you are looking at my file? I think we should leave my previous schools out of this discussion.
But why did you leave all of them in such a hurry?
All I want to do is teach Woozens how important history is. Is that such a crime? Just because there's rumors going around doesn't mean I did anything.
Whoa, let's calm down. All we need is any information you might have on the whereabouts of GoodOldWooz.
It seems to me that GoodOldWooz has been added to the illustrious history of Woozworld High.
That's all you have to say?
Yes! I don't know anything else. Why don't you go ask Janitor Beeks and leave me alone? I have to finish entering these grades.